In this week's Parsha of Behaalotecha, the Torah records a dialogue between Moshe Rabbeinu and his father-in-law. Vayomim Moshe, the Torah says in Perek Yud, Pasuk Chavtes, L'chovav ben Ruel hamidjani chosei Moshe, Nosim anachnu el hamakom asher amar Hashem, oso etein lachem. He told his father-in-law, we're about to travel, we're about to embark on this journey of destiny to Eretz Yisrael. Join us on this trek, on this march, because only good will redound to your credit. And the response of Yisrael, the Torah says, is a flat no. Categorical rejection of the offer that Moshe Rabbeinu presents to him. However, Moshe continues to implore his father-in-law, don't abandon us. You could help us navigate the shoals of the desert. And again, Moshe Rabbeinu tells him, if you accompany us, the good that Hashem promised us, He'll also bear the fruits of that good. And here the Torah does not tell us what the reaction of Yisro was to the second offer of Moshe Rabbeinu. And indeed, there's a machlokes among the Mefarshim and Chazal. Did Yisro acquiesce or did he not acquiesce? But assuming he did acquiesce, which is the position of the Ramban and other Mefarshim, the question then is, what's the distinction between offer number one and offer number two? Why was offer number one rejected, summarily dismissed, and offer number two, apparently Yisro was willing to consider? And the Ramban is medayik from the Psukim, a tremendous diuk. The first time around, the Torah says, what did Moshe Rabbeinu promise his father-in-law? I'll do good for you. Says the Ramban, what Moshe Rabbeinu meant, he offered Yisro material goods. He offered him kesef, v'zov, he offered him cattle. But this was totally rejected by Yisro, by his father-in-law. What happened the second time? Says the Ramban, he offered him a chelik in Eretz Yisrael. And the Ramban derives it from the additional language the Torah uses. V'haya kiselech imanu, v'haya hatov ahu asher yetziv Hashem, that wonderful good, namely a nachal in Eretz Yisrael, you'll also acquire veitabnu lach. And the Ramban quotes the Yerushalmi. The Yerushalmi says, B'nei Keni chaysein Moshe, the children of Keni, the father-in-law of Moshe Rabbeinu, his descendants, bring Bikurim and say the Parsha. There are two mitzvahs of Bikurim. One is to bring the Bikurim, and one is to read the Parsha. The Torah mentions the Kisavo, the same Parsha we read on Pesach night. What the Ramban is telling us is that Yisro fully understood what Eretz Yisrael really is all about. Offer number one was an offer for material goods, for material prosperity. That is something that obviously every Jew needs, but that is not the ultimate netzach. The ultimate netzach, which is represented by Eretz Yisrael, are values that are not evanescent, not values that are transient, not values of materialism, but rather a nachal in Eretz Yisrael and all the netzach that accompanies Eretz Yisrael. And that's why the Ramban says, to the second offer, Yisro responded affirmatively, and that should again also be our perspective when we are confronted with different possibilities. Undoubtedly all of us have a need for sustenance, for parnasa, but that should not be the focus of our attention. The focus should be the ruchnius, the netzach, that which Eretz Yisrael represents, the second offer that Moshe Rabbeinu made to Yisro, and the one that resulted in the descendants of Yisro bringing Bikurim, the first fruits, and enjoying the netzach of Eretz Yisrael.